This street tip is a method to break the ice in an in-person meeting in a much more natural way, in a way that is very different than the methods that most salespeople employ today. My name is Paul Moss. I'm the director of new business for a company called UsableNet, and I sold successfully to companies like Staples, Lowe's, Target, and Coach, for example. What we find when I bring my sales staff to meetings and I let them run the meeting is that they tend to break the ice with the things you're used to hearing salespeople break the ice with, things about the weather, great weather today, bad weather today, uh, things about the local sports team if you're traveling out of town, which seem to work at times, but I think a lot of people we meet with are kind of tired of hearing salespeople talk about the weather or the local sports team successes or failures for the 14th time that week. So I like to use a bit of a different method. I like to talk about something a little bit more natural, something that happened on my way to the meeting, not necessarily something you have to research beforehand in the New York Times or in their 10K or in their company website, because you want to really get them talking about something that's funny, familiar, and really disarms them. So I'll give you a perfect example. I was headed to a meeting a few years back in London, and I'm on the way to the meeting. I see the building right in front of me across the street, except there's a problem. There's about a 4 block railing going across the street in the divider across 4 lanes of traffic. So at that point, I'm about 3 to 4 minutes before I have to get in my meeting. I have to make a decision as to whether or not I jump the railing, cross traffic, jump the railing, maybe rip my suit, maybe drop my bag, or do I walk all the way around this block, which I know will take me about 15 minutes, and therefore I'm going to be about 10 minutes late. I decide to walk around and I decide to make it a point to discuss when, as the reason why I'm late for the meeting. I go to my meeting and I bring it up. I ask everyone in the room, has anyone ever been stuck outside of that railing? Why is that a super long railing there? It seems crazy. It took me 15 minutes just to walk around it. And everyone starts laughing and they all said, yeah, they've been there. They've been late for meetings before and it had been a real problem for them. So at that immediate moment, I disarm them. They like me. I'm not talking about the weather or sports. I'm not coming off as a cheesy salesperson or anything like that. It works really well, and hopefully you'll use the same method too.